wholeness, beautiful existence, happy now. All is now. First day signing back in here, putting out my perception into the cloud of the collective to expand collective consciousness. And now let's step back in here. So this is my backyard. I've got access to lots of space, lots of nature here, lots of nature, lots of big trees. So yeah, here, grounding, building that melanin, or just soaking in the sunlight when my skin is, it honestly just feels good, all this quarantine shit is just a distraction. It just is what it is, it's transiting sun in Aquarius. We're just looking at shit for it is what it is. Okay, so over, I guess the spirit talk would be more on the realms of melanin. Okay, so and let's just say the human vessel. Okay, I'm not just looking at my human vessel. Okay, so yeah, we look at the sun. We see the sun. Okay, so like I say, that is the external solar plexus. So the sun is the external solar plexus. Let's let that plane go by. And let that plane go by. I want to make it clear, I understand that I will not be able to, have this human experience without, the external solar plexus. Okay, but let's just call it just, with this, the way, with my perception, me being triple fire, me being a Leo ascendant, like I say, I'm fixated on expressing my perception, with my Sag sun and, my Aries moon. I'm just gonna keep on putting out my perception type shit, so that's just my energies, but when we're talking about, let's say, the sun and how we have beings following the sun. What do you need to follow the sun for? It's gonna follow you, and it's all about your state of being. Okay, if you out here, like, what do y'all mean chemtrails? What the fuck do you mean chemtrails? Like, what are you talking about? This shit is right fucking there. I just came from the motherland. I just came from Nigeria. Shit was beaming hot as fuck. Flew across the whole fucking, what's that, Pacific Ocean, all the way here, and it's still there. It doesn't run away. The sun is not running away. Okay, so with it being Aries season, the sun has transited into the first house. It's just, that's been like a whole cycle. It's done a whole wheel rotation around all this signs, and when the sun comes back to Aries, it would be spring. Okay, so so it's just like, what I want to say about this experience, that we go through these seasons as above so below, as these planets are moving. Okay, as the sun is transiting all these zodiac signs or zodiac wheels, or houses, it's we go through experiences Just like, yeah, they're going through experiences. These planets, they're having different shapes, let's say positions. They're switching positions, you know? So it's like that's movement. Okay? So just like you're moving, these planets are moving as well. The sun is moving. So, even niggas trying to say, oh, they blocking the sun and shit, it's like, ah, you can't do that. And then even if they do block that sun, you're not blocking my sun, you know, from kicking the shit I'm kicking, So it's like, yeah, there is no the state of being around this in this conscious community regarding following the sun. It's like, first of all, that energy signature of following, that's not, as, a spiritual inclined being and as my higher self, if I am to, follow any being, because the sun is conscious as well. The sun is a conscious being, okay? Or this body, or this star, okay? And you're receiving information from this conscious being in this conscious realm, okay? So when you receive sunlight, you're receiving information from this being, this conscious being, okay? So, and it's just like, and when you go within in your dream realm, that's your, let's say, world, and let's say, yeah, your subconscious type shit, when you do any sort of inner work. But when we're talking about this external solar plexus, this is the conscious realm. You use your subconscious, what you have within from your right brain, to create in the left brain, in the conscious realm with the sun. You don't get lost into the lights. Okay? It shines so bright from my perspective because it's just showing me my potential and what I can equate to. Like I said, everything in the yang realm is just an let's say, a tool to use for the internal realm, for the right brain. Okay, so from my perception, it shines so bright. It's the closest star to this heart chakra we're on, which is Gaia, Mama Gaia. And it's just showing you that you are a star and you can literally shine that bright. You can, your light can be that bright. Don't copy me. Don't steal my light. But look at my lights and see how light I'm shining, and try and get on my level and try and emulate that. Okay? And all the other stars, you are a star. My moon is from Al-Jinib. It would be right above the sun. If the sun was not so bright that it colored the skies blue when it came out, instead of making everything dark where you can see all the stars, yeah, you'll be able to see all the stars. I'll be able to see Al-Jinib because Al-Jinib will be right fucking there, the Pegasus constellation and shit. But because this shit's so fucking bright, it's like, hey, y'all niggas can be like me. But the whole thing is not to get lost into the lights and trying to be that. Yes, your physical vessel is created in this conscious realm, okay, from the materials in the periodic table, which all comes from the sun, okay? And that's just this physical vessel though, but your spirit is not of earth. So you use your spirit, your no thing, to create a vessel you can inhabit on this conscious realm to make heaven on earth. Okay? Or make it a hell. It's just your choice. Okay? So, oh, look at. Yeah. Press the sign out. Catch you next now.